I'll come back when I finish this.
The ruling. Did the ruling specify anywhere that the election should not hold? He said, don't give voters register. What are we doing with it? Okay, police, don't provide security. Don't provide security. Is this the same thing as blocking the election? I don't know what the relationship between Inspector General of Police and one person who claims he has so much power in this state. I don't know the relationship because it's beginning to go beyond the normal professional relationship.
Although Governor Fubara is a member of the People's Democratic Party, his party is insisting Saturday's election will not hold. The PDP is calling on its supporters to defend the rule of law by ensuring that the local government election is not allowed to hold in any part of the state. They also commended INEC for clearing the air on the voter register controversy and for obeying the Federal High Court judgment. In a related development, the police command says it will comply with the ruling of the Federal High Court dated 30th of September. The judgment barred the police from allowing, participating in, providing security for, or taking part in the local government election scheduled for tomorrow. Our TVC News correspondent Uche Okoro is standing by to give us updates. Uche, what is all of this we're hearing from Rivers State? Help us understand, what is going on as we count down to the planned election for Saturday.
I wish I could help you understand indeed, because so much is happening. Just to add to what you just read, few minutes before the news, the All Progressives Congress, I should cautiously say a faction of the All Progressives Congress, even though just moments ago, the National Vice Chairman of the party, South, Victor Diazam, has come out to say that APC is not factionalized, that the only APC that is recognized by the National Executive Council of the APC is the caretaker committee of the party that is led by Tony Okoro. So just moments ago, to add to what you just read, the People's Democratic Party just had a briefing moments ago, and that was immediately followed by a similar briefing by the All Progressive Congress, which is still on as I speak to you at the APC Secretariat here in Port Harcourt, just in front of me. Right, and now the party has also come out to toe the same line as the People's Democratic Party, which is boycotting the election. The APC is saying that, well, as a party, the APC led by Tony Okoro is saying that while as a party they are very eager to contest in this election, contest for the local government election, they will not and cannot participate in an election that is flawed in terms of procedure, an election that is procedurally flawed, an election that is also flawed in terms of the by virtue of the guidelines for that election. So that's what they are saying, that they will not participate in that election and that the election will be suspended pending when the Rivers State government complies with the guidelines. But of course, the government, on the other hand, has said that they have not flouted any rules, that they are fully in acting in line with the law. So it is the word of the state government against the PDP, against the faction of the All Progressive Congress. Like I said, I'm using the word faction cautiously because we know that there is another arm of the All Progressives Congress led by Emeka Beke who have presented flags for their candidates to participate in this election. So a lot is happening. It is indeed a very, very dramatic local government election. Almost feels like we're going back to the days of the 2023 general election. But one would imagine what sort of local government election is this. But then again, that's the politics of Rivers State. Well, closely monitoring the developments here.
And Uche, one wonders what is really going on, because we know the governor, Siminalayi Fubara, is of the People's Democratic Party, and now his party is standing against the conduct of that election. And we know also that, importantly, the police has a critical role to play in an election of this nature, providing security. But now, if you're staying away and the state is deciding to go ahead, what is the way forward, really?
Well, the way forward for as far as the governor is concerned, so much has happened in the last 8 hours. Actually, that confrontation between the governor and his supporters and the police officers, whom the government has described as rogue police officers. That confrontation took place at about 1 a.m. and very early this morning by 8 a.m. The governor had converged his supporters and the media at the government house in Port Harcourt, where he has said the election would go ahead and nothing would stop it. And just the governor has barely wrapped up his press conference before the PDP in the state had theirs, and PDP was barely done with theirs. And we're here at the APC who are having theirs. So much is happening. But as to the way forward, APC, the governor has said nothing will stop that election. APC saying the election, arm of APC divided with the other, and PDP saying election will not hold. I think that at this point in time, I cannot say what's going to happen next. All I'll say as a journalist, as TVC will continue to follow developments. Whatever happens, you can be sure that we will bring you all the updates. But very critical to what all of what's happening is what you mentioned about the police. Now, everyone was waiting to see the position that the police would take in all of this. And just late last night, early this morning, the police have come out to break its silence, thereby satisfy the curiosity of the seeming residents of Rivers and the electorate as to what's going to happen. The police have said they will not participate in that election. They will not be providing security for any election. As a matter of fact, they might even take steps to stop the election from holding, acting on the Federal High Court judgment delivered by Justice Peter Lifu. I think that was last week Monday. So that's the situation here. The police have said they will not provide security, and you know that security is very, very critical to the safety and success of any election. So that's it. We'll continue to follow the developments here. A lot is happening, and certainly still a very fluid situation here with which we're monitoring.
Indeed, Uche. Thank you very much for that update. Uche Okoro for us in Port Harcourt. Away from Rivers State to the National Assembly, where President Bola Tinubu has transmitted 4 fiscal policy and tax reform bills for